it's Christmas. Hear the festive music in the air. See the smiling faces everywhere. They stop and stare. Another Christmas. Time to celebrate with those you love. Time to count your blessings from above. Have a very Merry Christmas. Christmas time is here.
Well, 'tis the season for farting, because we have two stinkers home for the holidays, just for you guys. Classic Christmas movies.
Classic.
Both deal with capitalism as the main villain, and they also both feature a chosen one.
One chosen one is Santa Claus, and the other is Anakin Skywalker.
Now this is pod racing. First up, 1985 Santa Claus the Movie, directed by Jeanette Schwark. Mr. Schwark went on to do a couple of films, one of them being Jaws 2, which I do not hate, another being Supergirl, which I do not remember. So, Santa Claus the Movie starts appropriately how a Santa Claus movie would start. A nice man who gives toys to children.
Yeah.
Then it takes a hard left and kills him off.
Kills Santa, kills Mrs. Claus, and kills Donner and Blitzen.
But fear not, the elves come to the rescue and resurrect Santa and his wife and the reindeer, which I guess they're technically zombies now?
I want the director cut of this film. I want it when two zombie reindeers, zombie Santa and zombie Mrs. Claus, just go crazy and try to eat the elf.
And then they spread throughout the world and just going down chimneys, eating children.
I want that movie now.
I do too. Give us Santa Claus the Movie, the Schwark cut.
Yes.
So, of course, Santa's not really going to stay dead for long. He's resurrected by elves. These elves happen to have a toy shop and a secret hideout, and nobody can see in the mountains, and a Dudley Moore. They have it all.
Who the hell are you?
You okay, kid? Are you lost or something?
While wandering the streets of my hometown and looking for some classic Christmas cheer and the yearly bacchanalia of peace on earth and goodwill to men, I had stumbled into this fart party.
What is that voice?
Kid, are you okay? Is this something we could do for you here?
Oh, these two clodhoppers looked at me as if I had lobsters crawling out of my ears.
Did you just say something about lobsters?
What do you want, kid?
Just tell us what you want.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Hey,
I want an official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle.
You'll shoot your butt off, kid!
Yeah, you'll shoot your butt off!
So now it's Christmas Eve. Santa's ready to do his thing. He can't leave until he talks to Burgess Meredith, the oldest elf in the world, whose beard is so long other elves have to carry it.
And you do not know who this guy is. He just shows up, says stuff about time traveling, and then he disappears.
I'll tell you what we do get, though. Reindeer eating hallucinogenic drugs.
It's like you're feeding him, let's just say magic powder.
Oh, so I can fly, Santa! Time is going by, centuries going by through montages.
It wouldn't be an 80s movie without montages.
And what an 80s movie this is, by the way. You got all the staples of an 80s movie. Cheesy animation effects, animatronic puppets, bad green screen.
Oh, horrible green screen.
Yeah. It's, it's an 80s Santa Claus movie.
What do you expect?
And in the movie itself now, we're actually in 1985, and we see this, like, street kid, this homeless kid.
Stray kid.
The stray kid. He made friends with this girl who feeds stray kid. She leaves him a can of Coke, and you can't have Christmas without Coca-Cola. But meanwhile, up at the North Pole, Dudley Moore starts inventing this automated assembly line toy building machine. He gets promoted to Santa's assistant.
Santa's little helper.
Ew, that sounded wet.
It was not wet.
That was wet.
It was completely dry.
No way. That was a wet Christmas
No, it wasn't.
crap. You just painted the inside of your underwear.
Joke's on you, I'm not wearing underwear.
So Santa's flying around New York City, and his, like, homeless kid detector goes off, and he's like, oh, I gotta go find Stray Kid. So he swoops on down, and he picks him up, and then they're saying, the Stray Kid is now going with Santa on all the drop-offs, and they coincidentally run into a rich girl. Out of all the children in the world, she's the one who sees Santa, and all of the toys that Dudley Moore made start breaking. All the kids are mad at Santa.
Yeah.
But these kids are beating up rich girl and Stray
And
Kid.
you believe in Santa? You believe in Santa?
Yeah.
You believe in Santa?
I do. I've seen him. I rode around. You know, all these dumb toys start coming back to North Pole, and Santa can't handle it, and he's just like, "Sorry, Dudley Moore, I gotta fire you."
Apparently, if you get fired, that means get the hell out of the North Pole.
That's right. He's just like,
You just leave.
yeah. He's now magically in New York City.
Of course.
You know, shows up in New York, as elves do. So Dudley Moore, he's just, like, wandering around somehow in New York City. He sees John Lithgow doing an impression of that Dan Aykroyd SNL character that sells, like, dangerous toys to children. So Dudley Moore's like, here's this toy manufacturer, and I'm an elf that makes toys, so we should team up and make lollipops.
Remember that magical powder we were talking about earlier? What's that? The free lollipops for the children.
And they're all flying around.
Flying high.
I want to know how these things pass the Food and Drug Administration.
Yeah.
Like, come on, movie. We know how things work.
Yeah.
Come on, Schwark. This is also when we find out that John Lithgow is the rich girl's uncle.
Step-uncle.
No, I don't think step-uncle.
No, it said step-uncle.
Step-uncle?
Yeah, it said step-uncle.
You sure?
Yeah, so I thought it was your step-uncle.
I thought you just said uncle.
No, it said step-uncle.
You sure it's a step-uncle?
Yeah, all step peoples are evil in movies. Also, this is, like, never brought up in the movie again, but he's making Christmas too.
That's right. March 25th. Christmas too! So then the girl overhears John Lithgow that the candy will explode now.
Okay, now it's candy canes, by the way. Now it makes you fly forever. And if they get hot, they explode.
Boom! It's just like little Billy all over the wall. The cops come to arrest John Lithgow.
He grabs all of the candy canes, shoves them in his mouth.
It just floats away to space.
Yeah.
Just, okay. So Santa and the rich girl know about the exploding candy canes.
Yeah.
Stray Kid and Dudley Moore don't. They have all the rest of the exploding canes that John Lithgow didn't eat in the trunk of Dudley Moore's ugly elf car.
Yeah, and it's heating up.
Santa and Rich Girl are following Dudley Moore and Stray Kid. Santa pulls his super secret move, the Super Duper Looper.
The Super Duper Looper.
This is the only thing that can save them.
The Super Duper Looper.
Super Duper Looper. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. So the children are safe.
Yay!
The Dudley Moore is safe.
Yay!
So if you're like me, and you're like, hey, this movie feels a little Superman-y, just the way it looks, the way we're presented with a character being told in an ice fortress that he's a chosen one and has to carry on this mission. And, you know, there's like a rich businessman as the villain. You'd be happy to know that the Salkinds produced this film and was also written by husband and wife team David and Leslie Newman. All of those people worked on Superman, Superman 2, and Superman 3, like directly before this movie, The Santa Claus. It just has that that 80s Superman vibe to it.
It does.
Yeah, the you know, you could almost imagine a John Williams score if they didn't already have Henry Mancini doing the music, which he does a fine job, but you know, it's no Williams. Come on now, we can't have everything we asked for Christmas.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll get it for Christmas too.
I want the director's cut.
Wow.
Yeah, we're really here at
Jurassic Park Universal Amblin Entertainment.
Wait, we're really here at...
Jurassic Park Universal Amblin Entertainment.
That's amazing.
Yep, and in this totally realistic, real tropical rainstorm that's real.
Wait, do you hear something?
Yeah. Something big and loud, and it's getting closer.
Wait, I think it stopped. It's like, it's right over... Yeah. Kirby Dinosaur Movies!
Next up on the Fart Party, we'd like to welcome back our old friend, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
To the Fart Party.
That's right. Arnold stars in 1996's Jingle All The Way, directed by Brian Levant. Mr. Levant also lent his directorial expertise to a couple other films. We know Beethoven, Snow Dogs, The Flintstones, a live-action movie, as well as its prequel, The Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas, and another Christmas classic, A Christmas Story 2.
I got real excited here before you said 2.
So this movie starts with the fictional Turbo Man TV show. I would rather watch this show than the awful movie. At least this show has Richard Mole in it from Night Court. Welcome back to the Fart Party.
Welcome back.
Richard Mole. We don't get much of this show. What we do get is young Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one himself, watching the Turbo Man show, waiting for his dad, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to get home from work, which is never going to happen because Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's a workaholic.
Yeah.
He's got no time for his family. He's got no time for fun. Instead of trying to actually spend time with his kid, Arnold vows he's going to get him a Turbo Man. He's going to do whatever it takes to get his son the Turbo Man. But Phil Hartman, his neighbor, he's already got one wrapped under the tree. Oh, and Phil Hartman also rented a reindeer or something. I don't know. So it's Christmas Eve. He's rushing out shopping to find this stupid Turbo Man, this stupid doll. This is the first time we meet Sinbad, who kind of becomes his rival. Sinbad's a mailman, and they find out that there's going to be like a Turbo Man given away at the mall based on this lottery. They're going to throw these balls out, and one of them's going to have the Turbo Man. Just what we need here on the Fart Party. Arnold Schwarzenegger in yet another mall.
Too many malls.
So, him chasing the ball through the mall, he bumps into this department store Santa, played by Jim Belushi.
They go in this warehouse where, I kid you not, it's a warehouse full of Santa Claus.
And they're like, hey, you looking for a Turbo Man?
One thing leads to another, and we have good old Arnie fighting a bunch of Santas.
He's fighting skinny Santas, he's fighting fat Santas, he's fighting tall Santas, he's fighting short Santas.
Fighting Ninja Santas!
What the hell?
Ninja Santas!
He's got candy cane nunchucks!
Yes!
That's terrifying!
Horrifying!
So cops raid the place. Arnold, he gets away, and he's like, I'm going to call Anakin, and he calls him, and Anakin, he's flipping. He's not having it. He's like, you break all your promises to me, Dad.
The Jedi were wise. I hate you!
I hate you! Arnold's like just real down on himself. So he's sitting in a diner, and he bumps into Sinbad again.
Oh, what a coincidence.
So yeah, Arnold and Sinbad are sitting in the diner, and they overhear on the radio, whoever calls in and can name all 8 reindeer,
Yeah!
you win a Turbo Man.
Whoa!
But they're fighting, and the phone rips out of the wall, so they run to the radio station.
Whoa!
Martin Mull is the DJ, and he's like, there's no Turbo Man here, you know, this is like a voucher for one. So Arnold's like, man, I'm never going to find a Turbo Man. But he remembers Phil Hartman has one under his Christmas tree. So Arnold breaks into Phil Hartman's home and completely destroys it. The reindeer helps him destroy it as well.
Yes.
He gets caught in the act doing this, and he doesn't get the Turbo Man from Phil Hartman. And his wife's just like, I had enough of this. We're going to the parade without you, Arnold. We're going to go to the parade with Phil Hartman now. See you later, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So Arnold trying to get to the parade, and he's now on the run from the cops, as well as trying to catch up with his family. He finds himself mistaken for the actor who's going to play Turbo Man on the float during this parade. So he's suited up in a full Turbo Man costume.
Yes.
And just set out there into the parade.
He gave the first ever real working jetpack to his parade performer
That's
as
right.
a superhero.
That's right. We're going to invent the jetpack, but it's only for this stupid parade thing.
Yes.
Anakin now has the Turbo Man.
Until
Sinbad swings in.
dressed as Turbo Man's main enemy.
Yeah, things get real dangerous. Anakin is on the building now. So Arnold saves his kid in the nick of time. Cops recover the Turbo Man doll, and they're hauling Sinbad off to jail.
Anakin gives the toy to Sinbad.
Well, that's what Christmas is all about. Listen, I think I gotta go take care of something that I should have taken care of before. I'll be right back.
You there, boy! What day is it today?
Today, sir, why, it's Christmas Day.
I haven't missed it. There's still time. Here, boy, I have something for you. Don't shoot your butt off, kid!
You know, that felt good. It felt really good to just give and see somebody happy this holiday season.
Yeah.
It happened! An unholy geyser of poop sprang forth from where my butt had once been.
Oh, fudge.
I had shot my butt off.
Why does every Christmas end like this?
I don't know.